Hey guys, so this is a little routine you can follow when you're doing the CLAREBLEND Mini at home. So I hope it's helpful. I hope you can follow along. You can hit the pause button, catch up, and keep doing what I'm doing. So I have everything in my little dish. So that's the gel, the conductive gel, and of course I put a little bit of the stem cell spray. So it just has a little bit more collagen building ingredients. So I'm gonna start on one side of my face with the gel, because if you put the gel all over your face, it's just gonna dry up before you get there. So today I'm just gonna show you the basics again, and then we're gonna go over the lips and the nasal labial fold and the chin, a little bit underneath the chin after we do the whole face. So now I'm just gonna start down here. And you can go really slow or you can speed it up, because you know, if you don't have enough time, you can do it really fast too. So this is just a normal amount of time. So the way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to start in one area and then count to like 6 and end. And you're supposed to do it in sync with the beeps, but I just find that it's a little too hard to really start doing it, because eventually you'll just end up doing it, so you don't have to think too much when you're doing it. So this is going to help with the jaw and the cheeks to go right on the below and above the jawline, and then just drag it up like that. So I like to do like 4 or 5 times on each section. And now I'm going to go from just a little bit above from that first spot that we were at. So it's going right by the corner of the mouth. And I am lifting a little bit. You can see it's making my cheek look like I'm puffing up my cheek all the way up there, or smiling really big. And then just go up like that. So this one, you're going to hold it there for a little bit, because that'll really lift up your cheeks. And go up like that. So I'm lifting, holding it for a little bit, and then following through, going all the way up. So you really want to make sure you have enough gel on. And I'm going to do just 2 more over here, because I really like this one. I feel like it really lifts your cheeks. So of course, before I'm doing this on cleansed skin, I don't have any makeup on. So now I did that part. Now I'm going to do a little bit right above that. You can feel yourself hitting like your cheekbone, so you can just kind of glide over. Because if you try and pull it too much, you're just going to poke yourself in the eye. So just kind of go around like that, and you can do it on a little bit more of, it's almost like a slope up. So go like that and go up. This helps to lift, it helps to tone your skin. If you have a lot of discoloration, it could even that out. So now this one I'm going closer right under the eye. So I'm going, trying to get it so you can see, starting in the corner of the nose, and then going up like that. And I am going in one direction. If you go back and forth, it's not bad. You can do that, but when you're doing the face at first, you should really just kind of go in one direction and out towards the hair. So when I'm going around the eye, now you're gonna go all the way around. You can do this with your eyes open, with your eyes closed, whatever you want to do. So I'm doing the same thing, starting on the corner of the nose, going out and around, above, over the eyebrow, and back down. So this just feels really nice around your eyes. You can feel it kind of tighten. So it's really, really beneficial and addictive. So you can sit here all day. So I have to focus not to do this all. We're going to do this side. I'm going to do the jaw and the cheek, putting the gel on. So again, starting here, just going back towards the hairline, towards the ear. So going back like that. So yeah, when I do around the mouth, I won't be able to speak that clearly. So you can follow along with what I'm doing, but it really, really does plump your lips. So it's not permanent, but the day or two after you do it, it's gonna be, you know, much more noticeable. So now I'm going to the underneath and above. And I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit. So yeah, so you can do this while you're going to be watching this, but you can do it while you're watching TV. And even if you have to stop and pick up again, it's fine. It's not gonna, you can't really go wrong. Go like that. And like I said, I do a little bit more on this side because I feel like it's droopy because I sleep on this side. Best to sleep on your back. Okay, so this part again, just so I can recap, I'm pulling up a little bit under the cheekbone, holding it a little bit so it's making like it looks like I'm smiling really big, and going up towards the hairline. So again, a little bit of lift, holding it. You can see it's lifting my corner of my mouth too. You need that. So that's one of the first signs of aging, is your mouth turning down. So okay, I'm putting a little bit more gel. And now I'm going to do right above there. And this is the part that you just go back and forth. Because you can't really stop, you'll slip into your eye, poke yourself in the eye. So I'm going in a little bit of a C, or U, whatever you want to think it is. So it's very relaxing. And when I go over here towards the eye, I do kind of stretch skin just a little bit. What I mean by stretching is I'm just pulling back if I can. It's slippery, so you can't really do it, but you can see my eye kind of stretch out a little bit. Now I'm going to go really close to the eye, because remember that was just the cheek. That was going on the cheek and going up. And now I'm going to do right under the eye. So I'm going from the corner of the nose and going out. Corner of the nose right under, almost like right under the lash line. And going up. And now I'm going to do all around the eye. I think I have to put a little more gel above here. Okay, that's good. So, sorry, my shirt is like falling off. I'm going to go around. Start at the bottom, and you know what, if you do happen to go the other way, it's fine. If you go this way, it's fine, because it really doesn't matter, because the muscle around here is round, it's orbital, so it's a round muscle. So whichever way feels better for you is good. Now I didn't do the chin because I'm going to do it around the lips too, so I'll do the chin then. But now I'm going to do the forehead. So now I did the eyes. Now I'm going to do the forehead, and my favorite spot right in here is the part that everybody ages first. So I'm going to start here. So this part you can go like an X. You can go that way, and then going this way. So you make the X in the middle. That's the first step. And you can even do a little bit more, so the little probe is right under your eyebrow and the other one is right above, and you're just kind of stretching that up. I'm going to do this side, stretch up. That one always feels really good. It's like the first lift of the eyebrow. We're gonna do a little bit more. Make sure I do equal amount on each side. I have done that. I have done one side of my lip more than the other. And the next day I was going to put lip liner on. I'm like, oh my God, I drew it on really well. Put a little more gel on. And now I'm going up and down. I just find that's the easiest way to do the forehead. I go up and down, and then I'm gonna go across too. And you can stretch it a little bit, like you're stretching your eyebrow up. And you can go all the way back into the hairline a little bit. Like that. Oops. I need a little more gel over here. And do the sides, because this part is very important too. The sides by the temples. So I'm going back and forth. Okay, across the eyebrows. One probe on top, one underneath. Same thing on this side. And going up and down again. So you can, of course, do what you feel you need to do. If you have more issues on your forehead, then you can focus a little bit more, see what kind of smooths out the lines. Because it's a sure sign if you're doing something, like if I'm gonna do my eye over here, and you can see it kind of lifting, that's what it's gonna do. So if you do something on your forehead and you feel like, ooh, I wish my face could stay that way, it's a pretty good sign that's a good move to do on your skin. So around here, I'm just going again around my eyes, lifting the eyebrow. So just holding the probe right underneath the eyebrow and just kind of lifting up and holding it for like 3 or 4 seconds. And now remember to subscribe to my channel and make comments. If you want me to do something or you have a comment, say I had no idea what you were doing, make a comment so that I know for another video to focus on something else or to slow down or to explain more what I'm doing. So let me know. Okay, just doing over here. And this of course feels really good. You hold a lot of stress in your forehead, which a lot of people do. I'm switching hands. My hand gets tired. Actually, my shoulder gets tired. Okay, lifting over here, lifting over here. So now I did all that. Now I'm gonna go back around the lips and the nasal labial fold. It's one of my favorite spots too. Going across the mouth and over here. So like I said, you won't be able to understand me too much when I'm doing the lips. I mean, you probably will, but just don't expect it to be so clear. So the nasal labial fold, I'm just going right into that line and just lifting to the side and just holding. You can see it's lifting the corner of my mouth, which is great. You kind of want that. So I'm holding it for like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do this side, same thing, it's lifting. Hold it. 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to do the other side again, going down just a little bit. So I'm not going right into the corner of the nose. I'm stretching it down a little bit. So you can see it's stretching my mouth out a little bit more and lifting my cheek up a little more. And doing this side. And I'm going to do one more step over here, which it feels really weird, but it's really good. So I'm just lifting, holding. Okay, I'm just going to add a little more gel in this little spot that's kind of like a secret spot. If you just put a little gel right on the side of your nose, kind of going up towards your eye, but not going in your eye. And now you're just going to hold, kind of holding on to where the nasal labial fold starts and going up right under, like almost in the corner of your nose. I mean, it's not too far into the corner of your nose, so you're not going on your eye, your, what do they call it? Tear duct. Just a little bit of below that, but it is right under your eye. I don't know if you can see that. But sometimes it's a little intense, especially if you have anything wrong with your sinuses. This side too. but it really helps to lift up that nasal labial fold, because that's where the muscle runs to. Runs right up over there. So this is really targeting it. And you may have to close your eyes. It may feel better when you do that. Or just don't look around too much because it feels weird. So I'm doing the other side, holding it for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, doing the other side. So that's a little secret spot, but don't get it in your tear duct and go right next to it. All right, you can feel that in your sinuses. All right, now the lips. So I'm putting this around my lips this way. First I'm gonna go back and forth on my lips and go all the way around. Back and forth right underneath, right on top, back and forth again underneath. You do this as many times as you want. Like seriously, you will see plump lips. So however many times you want, and go up a little higher. You don't want to neglect that philtrum. I'm pretty sure that's what that's called, the philtrum. And you're gonna stretch it out a little bit on the side. You can see it's stretching my lip up. Hold it for like 6, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm gonna do this side. Just gonna hold it out. You can see it stretches my lip out and up. And I'll hold that. Okay, and now I'm gonna fold this lip down. So you can see it looks silly and I can't really talk. So I'm holding the lip down as much as I can, right in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's hard to do. And I'm gonna go on one side. Hold that down. It doesn't hurt or anything. It shouldn't. It hurts you. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Doing the other side. It slips off a lot. Okay. It slips a lot. That's what I was trying to say. Doing the top lip. This one gets really weird. So I'm trying to stick out my lips a little bit. It's kind of like duck lip. And I'm holding it up on one side first. Hold that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh my god. Ooh. And don't worry, if you eat this gel, it's not harmful. And you can feel this kind of tingling in your nose. Okay, now I'm doing the other side. Right under. So you're getting right under the lip. I told you. Looks like a rabbit. Holding it. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, doing a little bit more. And I'm gonna do right in the middle. Hold that. It's a good look. 1, 2, 3. 8, 9, 10. Sorry, this is really boring, but I can't do anything else while I'm doing this. So I hope you're following along and making the same faces I'm making. Okay. You can really feel that in your lips. You can feel it kind of plump up a lot. So now you have to do your chin. And make sure you put gel under the chin because we're going to do a little bit there. I love that part. So underneath the chin, you just go back and forth, this way, up and down, or back and forth. Like this. You can use it sideways, front way, whatever way is more comfortable for you. You don't want to go down to your thyroid. You want to go right under your chin. So if I lift my head up, I just hate doing the under the nose shot. So if you go right under the chin, and you can kind of lift the bottom of your chin up. And this side, lift the bottom of the chin up. It's hard to speak like that. I'm trying to hold my chin. You can see it's smushing it, so that's what I'm doing. So that just helps if you have a double chin or you just don't want that part of your neck kind of sagging. It's very important. It's a saggy part. So this you can do every day if you want to. The other machine you can only do every 3 days and you can only do 10 minutes. This one you can go crazy with. So I will see you next time on Facebook TV with the CLAREBLEND Mini.